We're going to talk about planting your seeds that you're going to get in the mail. What you're going to receive are sunflower seeds and a peat pot, and this is what the seed will grow in. When you get your peat pot, it's very dehydrated, no water in it, and compressed down. So the first thing you're going to want to do is take your peat pot and put it in some water. Any container, put a little bit of water in and drop your peat pot down in. This one's been sitting in the water for probably about a half an hour. You can see how it's gotten so much bigger because the soil inside has swelled up. It's now wet and ready to have the seed planted in it. What you're going to do is you're going to take your sunflower seed and you're going to place it, this divot right here in the peat pot continues to get bigger as it starts to expand. You're going to take your seed and place it down in that divot and push it in. Now this one's not expanded all the way. This one has, and you can see how far you can push that seed down into the divot. You're going to take your peat pot, you're going to put it in a saucer or a bowl or something that's going to prevent it from leaking onto your table, keep it moist, and you can watch your sunflower grow. We want pictures and we want to see it when we're in class to see how good they're doing. Other ways to plant seeds is in a pot with dirt, and you just fill your pot up with dirt, and same thing, you can take your sunflower seed and place it down, place it in your dirt, and just lightly cover it up and let nature do the rest. Do you remember the video how it talked about the different stages of a plant life? They go from the seed. What's the first thing they send down? Do you remember? They send roots down. And I want to show you what roots look like. They're all these things right here. These are what grow under the ground. All this part down is under the ground, and this is what brings the water, the moisture from the ground, the nutrients from the dirt up into the plant, where the plant then sends out a stem. And from the stem, leaves come out. And then remember also off the stem what can grow? Flowers and branches. These just have the leaves on them, but soon they'll send another shoot up and that'll have a flower on. This is a daylily. This would be a vegetable, and what a vegetable looks like under the ground. Actually, this grows wild here, but when people plant them, you might recognize them. The roots, part of the root under the ground, it sends out a stem, and from the stem, green leaves with their chlorophyll. And this is an onion. This is a ground onion. This is what's in this pot now. These are bulb plants. I have two dahlias, one a dark purple and one a white and purple. And when you buy them, they come like this. This part is what's under the ground. Here's the roots, the bulb, and it will shoot up a stem right here. This will continue to grow, it'll develop leaves, and it'll eventually, hopefully, develop a beautiful purple flower on the top of it. And we'll have to watch that. That's what's in this plant. This pot right now is a dahlia, and it just has the one stem sticking up under the ground. All these are underneath the ground. So we know the plant needs soil for nutrients. It needs a couple more things, right? It needs what's coming out right now. It needs the sunshine. Remember, the green leaves have chlorophyll. The chlorophyll uses the sunshine and makes nutrients for the plant. Our plants need one more thing. Here's a hint. What do you think they need? Yeah, they need some water, don't they? Plants need to drink. So your plant needs the soil for nutrients, the sunlight for food, and water to keep it hydrated. And that's our plants. So when you get your peat pot, remember, you just take one sunflower seed and put it down in that peat pot. after you've made it hydrated. All right, next we're going to talk about parts of a plant. Come back in a little bit.